Hey guys, thanks so much for joining me today. Today we've got a new juice vendor to review, a new brick and mortar store out of Killeen, Texas. Owner-operator Mike Peterson got a hold of me on Facebook and asked me if I'd be interested in reviewing some juices for him. Of course I said yes, send me what you got. I gave him my preferred nicotine level. And what he did is he sent me out 6 juices to try out for him. Real wide range of flavors here. Was really excited to get them. I've had them for about a week now. Some really good juices out of this batch. I'm going to do my best to get them all in here without making the video ridiculously long. So I'm going to go through them. If you have any questions about any of them that I didn't for some reason cover in the video, please feel free to send me some questions in the comments and I will be happy to expand on any of the flavors for you if I didn't quite cover it well enough for you. So let me start with the basics because all the juice blends are the same. All the juices over at Amazing Vapor are 100% VG base. What that means is, you know, some of the flavorings come only in a PG mix, so there's a chance that there's a little bit of PG in some of the flavorings, but the base itself is 100% VG. So real good vapor production out of all of these, obviously being 100% VG. All have a real nice sweet taste to them because of that VG base. And all of them have kind of a mild throat hit because of it being VG. Now I ordered them in an 18 milligram, which is about as high as I go, but he does have them available in a 6 milligram, 11, 24, and a 36 are kind of the basic ones he has there, but you know, obviously can adjust up or down, you know, to suit your needs. Because all of his flavors are custom made there in the shop when you order them, which is nice. I really can't say enough about custom blending the flavors. It makes me feel better to know that an owner, an operator, the people that are putting the juices together have their hands on everything there in the store. I really am not a big fan of these pre-made juices coming from some lab somewhere that you know, you just get a big bottle of it and pour it in and, you know, add the nicotine. You know, I like to know that whoever's making this knows exactly 100% what's going on to the juices, and Mike does that there at Amazing Vapor. He opened the store, I guess the actual store opened up in December. This just past December, so he's been open for about 3 months now. And again, right now this is just a brick and mortar location. He will ship out if you call him or send him an email. Of course, I'll put all of his contact information down in the description. And he will ship out to you if you contact him that way. Any orders that are over $45 are free shipping. Anything under $45 gets a $5.35 shipping tacked onto it. And because we're in Texas and because he's a brick and mortar location for now, he does have to charge tax on everything. That being said, his juice prices are really reasonable there. You can get a 5 ml bottle for $2.85. Even once you add tax on top of that, that is still an outstanding deal for 5 mils of juice. The 10 ml bottles go for $5.50, and you can get a 30 ml bottle for $15. Now on the 10 and the 30 ml bottles, he always runs a special, buy 3 get 1 free. So if you order 4 bottles of 30 mils of juice, you're going to pay $45 for, what is that, 90 mils, and then get a free bottle. So essentially you're getting 120 mils for $45. Add tax and shipping on top of that, that's still a fantastic deal. So I would really encourage you, especially if this is the first time you're going to try out Amazing Vapors, to go with, at the very least, go with the 4 10 mil bottles at $5.50 a piece. And even once you add the tax and shipping and everything on top of it, great deal, great deal. So I'm going to get through these juices as quick as I can now that I've rambled on for a little bit, and give you my impression of what I've got here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to I got 3 of them loaded up. I'll do those 3, and then I'll switch over, clean out my addies, and then we'll do the other 3. So the first one that I want to talk about is one that I've been vaping pretty much constantly since I got it, which is Summer Y4. And the way Mike describes it in his on his website is that it's a double RY4 with a sweet summery, ripe pineapple, pear, and natural strawberry. So when he had the double R4 on there, I was really expecting this to be a very strong tobacco flavor with the fruits all kind of mixed in it, which I've had a couple of juices from other vendors that were that way, and I was not a real big fan of the tobaccos with the fruits in them. So I really honestly wasn't expecting to like this juice, and what I come to find out is that the fruit flavors are really the strongest thing that comes out in this juice, and with a very, very mild tobacco flavor to it. As a matter of fact, it's just enough that it just kind of takes the sweetness off of the fruit and comes off very, very nicely. I've been vaping it in my Buzz Pro, like I said, for about the last week, and ever since I got it, nothing else has been in my Buzz other than the Summer Y4. So let me take a quick vape here. I've got a 1.5306 on it, and I'm running about 4 volts on it right now. Got the ceiling fan on, so it's blowing the vapor around a little bit, but you can still see really, really good vapor production on it. Which again, you'd expect because of it being 100% VG that you're going to get really good vapor production on it. Not much of a throat hit. I'm not a huge throat hit person, so to me that's not a big deal. If you're looking for a little bit more of a throat hit, you know, that's kind of hard to accomplish without either going real high on your nicotine or putting some PG in it. Now I'm assuming that Mike has the ability to add PG to it if you're just not looking for 100% VG. Maybe send him an email or give him a call and ask. For me, it's great. It's perfect. I don't care about the throat hit myself. It has just enough of a throat hit to make it satisfying. For me, it's more about the flavor and the vapor production. And this has really, really good flavor and really, really good vapor production. A real big win, in my opinion, on the Summer Y4. The other one that I've been vaping quite a bit since I've got it is one that's called Stellar. Now, Stellar is a spearmint flavor, and all he really tells you is that it has complementing flavors in it. So I was expecting kind of a bubblegummy juice, almost like a Wrigley's or something like that to come off of it. Something real sweet and candy-ish with a spearmint flavor. And it's not what you get at all. It's really a very interesting juice, and when I first got this and started vaping it, I wasn't sure whether I liked it or not. And what I've decided is I do like it. I like it a lot. I've been running it on the Denali, and again, nothing else has been in the Denali for the last week. I've been pretty much going back between the Summer Y4 and the Stellar for the last week, between the two. And what it is it's just a real true spearmint flavor. Kind of like the old school bubblegums, not the real sweet sugary flavors to it. It's just a real nice clean spearmint flavor. With the complementing flavors, honestly I couldn't tell you what the complementing flavors may be. Maybe it's got a little bit of tobacco in it. I'm not sure, but it's really a very, very good juice. Now that I've been vaping it for a week and have made up my mind whether or not I like it or not, it's good. It's a really good, just fresh, clean flavor to it. Again, out of the 6, probably one of my favorites. Is real good stuff. The other one that I've got here is his Butter Y4, and what the Butter Y4 is it's got the same double RY4. Am I saying that right? RY4? Yes. It's the double RY4 with butterscotch in it. So I wasn't 100% sure how that was going to come off. Again, that I was expecting a real strong tobacco flavor with butterscotch in it, and from the sound of it, didn't sound all that appealing. Now, I'm not a big butterscotch fan. I've tried several butterscotches, and they're okay. They're not, I haven't found one yet that's just fantastic. That being said, for a butterscotch flavor, it's good. Now I've got this obviously on an Ego with just a standard 510 on it, and you can still see really good vapor production. And again, that's just a testament to the 100% VG. And similar to the Summer Y4, there's very little tobacco flavor in it. And I'd almost say I think I would like it a little bit better if the tobacco flavor were a little stronger in it. It's just enough that it takes the sweetness off of the butterscotch, which is good because, again, I'm not a huge butterscotch fan. And it makes it for a pretty pleasant vape. I haven't vaped it a lot, again, just because I'm not a huge butterscotch fan. But you know, for a butterscotch, it's pretty good. I mean, it's a little different. You do definitely pick up a little bit of that tobacco flavor to it, but it's not overpowering. It's not a real strong tobacco flavor. But it's good. It's pleasant. Again, really hardly any throat hit on it at all. And again, I'm bearing in mind I've got that on an Ego with a standard resistance atomizer. I've tried that. When I first got it, I put it into Denali. It didn't really, the flavors didn't really hit me any harder on the Denali than it did on the Ego, which is why I'm showing it to you on the Ego. Again, if you're looking for a butterscotch flavor, though, but maybe the butterscotches you've tried in the past are just a little too sweet or a little too candy-ish, I think you'd be really happy with this. So let me switch over, blow out the atomizer, and we'll talk about some of the other flavors. Okay, so juice number 4 that we're going to talk about is dark matter. Dark matter Mike describes as a deep dark tobacco flavor with hints of brown sugar, pipe tobacco, and bittersweet chocolate. So I was expecting a really complex flavor here, and was expecting a real true tobacco flavor based on the pipe tobacco flavors tend to be real strong. Not a real big pipe tobacco fan, but this is good. When I first got it and first vaped it, I wasn't real excited about it. It was okay. After it steeped for about a week and I retried it, the flavors really blended and came together much better. So I've got it on the Ego again. And man, it's a solid juice. It is really a solid juice. Along with the other 3, again, the dark matter is a win. It's definitely a win. It's a real good juice. Again, real deep dark flavor to it. Not something that I could vape all day long, but when I've been vaping the sweeter, fruitier flavors, it's nice every once in a while to switch over to something that is just completely different, and this is. That pipe tobacco flavor comes out really nicely in it. That you definitely pick up that brown sugar and that real slight chocolatey tint to it, and it makes it for a really pleasant tobacco vape. Not cigarette-y. It's definitely got kind of a pipe tobacco, almost a cigar, like a really sweet cigar taste to it, and is again been real pleasant to go to. You know, every so often, you know, throughout the day to kind of get the fruit sweetness out. It really makes me enjoy the rest of them a lot. Mhm. Again, really good vapor production. Got a little bit more of a throat hit on that one than what I get in the other ones. I'm assuming just because it's a lot heartier flavor. Again, dark matter, big win. So let's talk about the other ones. Okay, so the next one we're going to talk about is Blackberry Cobbler, and it is what it is. It's very what Mike describes as a natural blackberry with whipped cream. So I'm not sure about this one. The other four, I'm a big fan of. They're good juices. The blackberry, I don't know. It's not a sweet blackberry at all, and it almost comes off a little alcohol-y. And I don't know if that's just the blackberry flavor that, whoever he's getting his flavor from. I keep wanting to like it, but there's something about it that I'm just not a big fan of. Um, which, you can't you can't win on all of them. Is all I can say. It's not bad. It's not awful. Maybe the blackberry flavor itself is just not my thing. I can't honestly tell you I've had a blackberry from anybody else. As far as calling it a blackberry cobbler, I don't taste anything cakey about it or bready about it. It's just a really, really strong blackberry flavor to me. And again, because it's not a sweet blackberry, uh, is not one that I've really been liking and going to. Again, it's not bad. It's just it's not quite good enough for me to want to continue to vape it very much. Um, Again, vapor production on it is really good. It's got you know very little throat hit at all. If you're a blackberry fan, maybe you'll like it. I just, again, I haven't tried any other blackberries from any other vendors to really compare it against. So without having any basis for comparison, I'm just, out of what he sent me, I'm going to have to say that one is not been a big win for me. But like I said, if you're a blackberry fan, maybe you'll like it. Maybe you'll give it a shot. So let's talk about the last one. Okay, so our last juice to talk about from Amazing Vapor is Maple Bacon. Now, I have not tried this yet. I've had it for a week, and I have not tasted it yet. It's one of those things. Thou shalt not vape savory flavors, and bacon. I think that was a big risk sending that out, assuming that it's a bacony flavor. So I'm going to take a vape here real quick and give you my impressions of it, and we'll see how it goes. Not good. Um, I don't know what to tell you. It's bacon. It does taste like bacon, and I'll not be vaping any more of it. I appreciate Mike taking the risk and sending it to me and getting my impression of it. And you know what? If you want to vape bacon, it tastes just like bacon. Not that burnt crispy bacon, but like you opened a package of maple bacon and just started gnawing on it. It's got that sweetness to it, but it definitely tastes like bacon. Um, Not something I'll be vaping any more of. So to round it up, Stellar, Summer Y4, Dark Matter, all real big wins. Any of those three, I think you can't go wrong with. Really, really enjoyable. I'll definitely be vaping more of the Stellar and the Summer Y4. Been really, really enjoying those juices. The Dark Matter, really good pipe tobacco flavor. Butter Y4, if you're a butterscotch fan, I would say definitely give it a shot. It's definitely a pleasant butterscotch vape with like a little stronger tobacco flavor out of it, but the butterscotch is good. Blackberry Cobbler, not a big fan, but maybe I'm just not a big Blackberry fan. Maple Bacon, oof, vape at your own risk. Mike says that he's got a customer in particular that orders it, by the 30 ml bottles and loves it, and more power to him. If you really want to try a bacon flavor, it's not a bad bacon flavor, but I'm not looking to vape bacon myself. So I'll put all of Mike's information down in the description, his website. I'll put his email address, his phone number. If you're in the Killeen area, stop by, say hi to Mike. I've met him in person a couple of times. Really, really friendly guy, really knowledgeable. He's got some great starter kits, all Joy products, 510s and Ego kits, pass-through kits. He does have a couple of mods. He's got the 18650 kind of Ego style mod there, as well as the Axton Hughes that he sells there. And then I believe he's also got an Altoid box mod that he sells there. Really good looking website, really easy to navigate. And again, Mike's a super stand-up guy. I appreciate you all for watching. I know it's a long video. I appreciate you for sticking around. And until next time, keep vaping.